Welcome. You have entered Movie Review Fun with Imperial. Today we're going to review the video game turned movie Rampage, starring Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. Also, Naomi Harris is in the film, along with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka Negan, from The Walking Dead. Now, this Rampage, for those of you who don't know, was an 80s classic arcade video game that 80s babies who can remember arcades. A lot of the millennials don't know much about arcades because, everything is video game inside the house now. But before, everybody was, back in the 80s and 90s, before everybody was glued into the house with video games, everybody used to take that little bit of money that they had and go to the arcade and spend quarters and dollars into the video game machine arcade and play some of our classic games. Rampage was one of them, where there was a gorilla, a Godzilla looking thing, and a wolf that just went through the city, and you had to race, beat down the buildings to see who beat down the building the fastest to get to the top to see who wins or whatever. And then the army and stuff come, and then you got to eat the army people. So it was a cool game. We loved it in the 80s. So to see now in 2018 for them to finally come out with a movie was interesting, and was interesting to see how they would do it and how it would take. Now, of course, right off the back, they got Dwayne Johnson and use his star power, place him in the action film to draw in the interest of the film. So, you would give him a plus for that. Now they had to place a storyline in place to go with the video game to match. So the movie starts off, someone's in space doing whatever. Everything went chaos in space. Whatever they were doing, it went wrong. And they were running some type of testing or doing whatever up there. They had a rat that was up there, and it mutated from whatever they was doing. And the person that was still alive at the time was trying to tell whoever she was talking to over the satellite phones that the rat had mutated, and to get her out of where she was at. And they were telling her, well, you're not going to get out unless you save our research that we did. So she was ready to get out, but they wouldn't let her go unless she saved the research. So she went back and got the research. Meanwhile, the rat was trying to attack her. So they finally let her out the capsule. She got into a secluded area so she can branch off from the spaceship that was getting ready to blow up. But the rat was trying to get at the little ship she was on and crack the glass. So she was able to push off from the spaceship, and she thought she was in the clear. But because that rat had cracked the glass, by the time she got in space, the space sucked the glass out and blew up her ship. Meanwhile, the research that she had was pretty much floating in space or whatever. Then it from there, the next scene is Dwayne Johnson. His character name is Davis. He is a primatologist, and he found a gorilla, an albino gorilla, which is real rare, and poachers were did kill the baby gorilla's mother, and he came and intervened. He took the albino gorilla and raised him as his own. So he's in there with his little crew, and he's showing them how he communicates with the gorilla. The gorilla knows sign language, and they get joke with each other and everything like that. So it shows you right away that his bond with the gorilla. And that night, that research that was flying in space finally touched down on Earth, and it separated in 3 different areas of Earth, and you could pretty much see by me already what's going to happen from the research material. Mutation goes to 3 parts of the Earth, and it stumbles upon, of course, the gorilla, a wolf, a pack of wolves. One of the wolves got to it, and then an alligator. So that they took an alligator, and that was their version of the Godzilla looking thing from the video games from back in the day. So, you know, the movie starts from there, and then that's all the chaos. Hollywood is something else, because it was so much stuff going on in that movie. Things flying, this and that. The Rock jumping out of stuff with a stunt double that you could just see right there, as plain as day. Hollywood is crazy and just doing any old thing. So to see a childhood video game hit the movie theaters, that was like, I guess, one of the coolest moments of it. Other than that, the movie was, you know, it really wasn't that good. You know, it had Dwayne Johnson in it, and he's hot right now for action movies, so everybody's grabbing him up. So because of his star power, I'm gonna give it a 1.5 out of 4-star rating. Again, there's no post-credit scene, so you ain't gotta wait till after the movie. I'm gonna give it a 1. I really want to give it a 1, but because Dwayne Johnson, and I'm gonna give it a 0.5 extra, so 1.5 out of 4 stars. I really wasn't too impressed with the movie. It was just cool that they did make it into a video game, but it was kind of bogus. A lot of bogus stuff going on with the movie. You know, I think the 3D effects might be cool for some people that's into all that. But other than that, you know, the storyline. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, let me add that part in there. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, his character from the show The Walking Dead, Negan, is that's all that it was. His character, everything from Negan from the show, that's what his character was in this movie. You know, quirky punchlines, you know what I mean? And if you fuck with Negan personality from the show Walking Dead, you'll like his personality in the movie. Same exact personality. I enjoyed his acting, and this is really you can see him going to start getting more roles for that. The way he speaks and everything like that, with those slick punchline lines and stuff like that. But other than that, I take it right back to 1.5 out of 4 stars. And that's my movie review. Watch it if you're thinking about, just to see what it's there for. But other than that, it's one of those movies I definitely say you can wait till it comes on Netflix or DVD. Till the next time.